Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot. So for this pick a card reading, we will be looking into what to expect in the 4-4 portal. So there are 5 portals, at least 5 portals that are happening in April. One of these portals is a 4-4 portal that is opening tomorrow on the 4th of April. So why is the 4th of April deemed a portal? So when we have repeated numbers, in this case the 4th day of the 4th month of the year, the energy and the frequency of the number's numerology value is deemed to be amplified. So that leads us to another question. So what is the numerological value of 4? So 4 represents foundation, it represents stability. So when we think of a chair, we think of a table, for instance, they have 4 legs, they're completely stable and grounded. And as a matter of fact, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they are strong believers in numerology, and their number is in fact of 4. So much so that I believe their house, when I've seen aerial shots and images of their house, it's shaped like a 4. By the way, 4s, as I said before, is about creating firm foundations. It's about creating firm foundations off the back of which you can gain your manifestations, or you could manifest or set yourself up for success. And what I've even been intuitively been channeling is that this 4-4 portal is going to be the building blocks for the solar eclipse happening on the 8th of April. And that solar eclipse is going to be talking about new beginnings. So it's not only about taking action and taking charge, but it's about setting the intention and taking aligned action to your higher purpose. That is the key thing about this month. And this month is going to be one of the key pivotal months for this year. So the solar eclipse, just a bit about that, and I will be bringing out a more in-depth solar eclipse reading on the 8th of April. But the solar eclipse is happening in Aries, and Aries, of course, is a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs generally take charge. We're in Aries season. And even with 2024, the year that we're in, that in itself reduces to an 8. And the 8 is an amplification of 4. You know, and the 8s talk about abundance, about possibilities. It's the infinity symbol. So in the infinity symbol, we're looking at life's lessons and turning karmic situations into wisdom. And it's a matter of what we do with that wisdom, right? It's about what your destiny is, what your purpose is, the energy around it. And it's pulling that energy from the higher realms and grounding it and manifesting and creating it in our realities. The energy is becoming tangible. Right, so that's just a little bit into the 4-4 portal and what this energy is all about. Also, just to say with this reading as well that I wouldn't be going into any firm detail because I'll be going more in depth when it comes to the 8th of April and the solar eclipse. So these are just touching the energies as to what to expect, okay? So just view this reading in that context. All right, so let us go through our selection for our piles. So we have pile number 1 here, pile number 2, pile number 3. You can select more than one pile. Bear in mind, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, and I'll see you in your pile. Hey guys, so pile number 1. What to expect from the 4-4 portal. So one of the many portals that's happening in April. This month is the 4-4 portal occurring tomorrow, 4th of April. So in this reading, pile number 1, we'll be looking at what to expect from the 4-4 portal, how these energies are going to be impacting you. If you want to know what the 4-4 portal is about and what to expect of it, do go to the introduction where I explain it at length. Also, what I explained in the introduction is that this is just a quick dipping into the energies. I'll be doing a more detailed read on the solar eclipse, which is the 8th of April. So this is just a light touch sort of reading. Okay. So pile number 1, the card that you guys have selected is the 4 of Swords. So what I'm initially picking up from this 4 of Swords energy regarding what to expect in the 4-4 portal. Just give me a moment. What I'm picking up on is that a lot of plans or a lot of dreams or actions that you have wanted to take, or things that you've been reflecting on and turning around and around and around in your mind, it's as if this month, or with the energies of the portal, if you use the energies of the portal, it will provide you with momentum to actually turn these ideas and dreams and thoughts into reality. I'm picking up that you guys are actually going to take the first step to make that happen. What you're being advised here, pile number one, is that they're guiding me to this sword that this woman is holding here. So in terms of that first step that you're taking, really ensure that it is a decisive step. You know, it's a step that's really going to give you momentum to propel you forward. What I'm being told with the energies from this card as well is that with the solar eclipse happening in Aries on the 8th of April, and there are a number of other portals that would be opening up in April, you would have the opportunity to, and it's as if a lot of that would give you further momentum over and above the 4-4 portal. That's what I'm being told. Okay, so let's see what else we can get for pile number one. Spirit guys, ooh, do I want these? Ah, okay, yes, we do. So it could be for some of you guys that what was holding you back from taking the action that you needed to take or have wanted to take. I'm picking up procrastination, but don't beat yourself up on the procrastination or being delayed or anything like that, because what I'm picking up on is that there is a fear of, it's as if someone major in your life, either someone that you look up to or someone who is a confidant or someone whose opinion really matters to you. It could be one person or it could be a group of people. It's as if they were preventing you from taking this action. It's as if you weren't taking the action that you wanted to take because of them. Either they wouldn't approve, they don't support your idea, you were afraid of you taking action would cause a lot of confusion and contention with them, or you're afraid of being cut off from this person, or you're intimidated by this person, because with a King of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles is someone who is very powerful. They're earth sign energy. They're very well to do, very showy, very flashy. So it could be that this is actually them, or it's how you perceive them as being very successful, being very powerful. You know, someone who has authority. So this could be a family member, it could be a parent, it could be a spouse, it could be a manager in the workplace. So an idea that's coming to mind, for instance, is you either going for someone's position, or you moving from your current company, or moving out of the department, or you taking a plan of action or a course of action you know that the rest of your family, particularly either a parental or a maternal figure, may be against. But you don't care about that anymore, because you're doing what you want to do and what is right for you. It's like you're taking aligned action based on your inner intuition. You're really connecting with how you feel in this situation. You're really connecting with your gut and using that to take the first step forward. Let's see what else is coming through. You're not intimidated by them anymore. You know, it's as if they're telling me that there are lots of you at various stages of your life, pile number one. So they're saying for those of you for whom it's an idea, it's a pipeline, it's a dream, you're being encouraged to really think the dream through, to put pen to paper and really write out practical steps and milestones and all that good stuff. For others of you who have done that work, you're being told that now is the time to actually take that first action. You've done all the work around this. There's nothing more for you to do. You're ready. You've done all the training. You've done all the planning. You've done everything you needed to do. Like your spirit guides are ready to help carry you through. Use the momentum of this April month. This April month is one of the most powerful months. They're telling me October, November also powerful months as well, and December. But the earlier in the year you could get started on this, you could actually reap the benefits or really see tangible results. by the end of this month. Yeah. And this is the thing, this is what I was talking about with the Seven of Pentacles, being able to see tangible results not by the end of this month, sorry, by the end of this year. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is talking about someone really taking time to cultivate something. There is a lot of momentum with this, and as you apply yourself to it, you would be able to see results coming at you, and those immediate results that you see would be validation that would give you encouragement to keep on moving forward. I'm also picking up the phrase that don't make, there is no dream small enough, like whatever your dream or whatever the plan is right now, you're being advised to amplify it, to really make it big. They're giving me the phrase, make it dangerous, make you feel nervous, and just take it one step at a time. But really put the intention out there of a really big dream, then take it one step at a time, and you'd be surprised by the end of this year, you would actually surpass what the initial dream or thought or plan is. I hope that makes sense to you guys. 37, time out. What is this time out? It's interesting, I was asking what this time out mean, but the 7 reduces to a 10. It's actually talking about new beginnings. It's also telling me that I'm being given the vision of someone sitting on a fence or someone removing themselves from a situation. It's as if a lot of you are currently in that timeout, and they're saying the timeout has come to an end. The 3 and the 7 reduces to a 10. 10 reduces to a 1. That's an ace. Ace, the very first card in the Arcana, in the Minor Arcana, it's all about new beginnings, taking action. The solar eclipse, one of the potent energies with this solar eclipse being in Aries, is talking about the cardinal sign of new beginnings. Yeah. Do look at my introduction, because I don't want to repeat myself here on the significance of the 4 and the significance of the 8. And it's about your destiny and making ideas be tangible. But you guys need to get out of that rut. There's something about you guys being on the fence or being on the sidelines when it comes to this, and you're being advised to just dive in and take action. I'm also being told that some of you guys are afraid of making a mistake, or if something's not a success. The whole world doesn't need to know what you're doing, is another thing that they're telling me. Let people know what you're doing on a need-to-know basis, is another thing that you're being advised as well. They're also being told that rejection or errors, and rejection is God's protection. When you make errors, that's also a way of, it's not a matter of failure, but failure is all, there's lessons in the failure. So for some of you who are afraid of rejection, who are afraid of failure, you're being told to reframe that perspective and look at them as opportunities to gain knowledge and opportunities to gain wisdom, because that is going to be very important and key in you guys being able to hold momentum. It's interesting, we have another card to do with time here. And again, we have time out. We have time out here, sorry, and we have take a break. A life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. And then we have leap, you go first, the universe would catch. So this leap energy is definitely what I was picking up on through the cards up here, taking that leap of faith. And that the universe are there, the energies of this month are going to be there to support you. But you need to take that leap, you need to take that initial step. Could you, to round off, could you just let me know what this take a break, is there any further information regarding this take a break and time out? Oh, what they noticed that there's this full moon here. either full moon or a new moon, but the moon is really coming through, and we have the similar moon here. So the moon is coming through as being really significant in these two cards. So there's a lot to do. Look at when the new moon, full moon is, and of course we mentioned about the solar eclipse happening on the 8th as well. These are going to be potent times and energies for you to either to do manifestation ceremonies and really put your intention out there. So I've already given you an idea of the timings to do manifestation and the portals to take advantage of. Okay, let's look at this, take a break to wrap this up. I feel that they're telling me that this take a break and the Seven of Pentacles are linked. Some of you guys feel that if you don't see immediate, some of you guys have tried to execute or deliver on this idea before, but you may not have gotten the results that you may have wanted. So what they're saying is that you need to take your time and pace things out. Rome wasn't built in a day. You wouldn't get all the results right away. Things take time. Don't be disheartened. If things are a bit slow, don't think that they're not going to come through. It's what this is saying is as if the fire and the passion and the belief in what it is that you want to do needs to override the short-term non-responses, the short-term failures. Like that belief in yourself and in what it is that you want to achieve, that has to be built up, that has to be developed more. That really needs to be that fire in your belly, because that is what's going to keep you through and keep that momentum going when everything around you seems to be against you. So with take a break, it's about really taking that time. It's also, they're telling me about if you have an idea as well, or a plan or an approach, and you've laid it all out. It's also looking at that plan from various perspectives, because there is something with that plan which is not intuitive or inherent to you, but you're doing it because you feel it's the right thing to do. That's another message that's coming through for some of you. So you may have to go back to the drawing board and really look and evaluate your plan or what it is that you want to do from different perspectives to make it more unique and personable to you. Because pile number one, I'm being told that there is some unique quality or essence that you have which you need to pull out a bit more. I'm also being told for some of you, it's that if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know what this plan is, or blah, 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 I'm being told use your gut, use something that's a unique, that comes to, I don't want to say comes to you easily, because this is something I'm seeing that you do have to work at, and you may require to do courses and so on to enhance and develop your skills, but it's something that you have an innate ability for. Like, that is the key. It's really expressing that innate ability and that innate skill. Okay, pile number one, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know below whether this resonates. Again, you could choose more than one pile, and I'll see you in future readings. Bye for now. All right, so pile number two, what to expect from the 4-4 portal. So if you are not sure what the 4-4 portal is, the 4-4 portal is going to be open, and the energies of the portal would be available to us on the 4th of April. And in the introduction, I go into a brief explanation as to what this 4-4 portal is and why and the benefit of harnessing the energy of the 4-4 portal. So do check that out. And again, just to say that this is going to be a very brief reading, just checking into the energies of the 4-4 portal. I'll be doing a more detailed, in-depth reading for the solar eclipse happening on the 8th of April. Okay, so what to expect from the 4-4 portal. Pile number two, you've selected the 9 of Pentacles. Pile number two, I'm picking up with this 9 of Pentacles card. They're drawing me to the peacock here in the background. And I really feel for a lot of you, pile number two, you want to show up and show out. Like, I feel that you guys are on the... I'm almost being told it's not a glow up. It's more deeper than a glow up. It's as if you all are ready with dogged determination to turn up in your reality, to show people who you really are, to expand and take up space, and to really show people your uniqueness. But it's not a cocky energy. It's not that at all. It's an energy that's very assured. It's an energy that is very grounded. It's an energy that's very present that you guys have, where you really inherently in your gut feel this is my time. My time is now, and I am going to take advantage of it. There is it's as if inhibitions, insecurities, all of that, it's as if the energies of this month, it's as if a layer of all that insecurity, inhibitions, all of that is going to be washed away. Either you guys have been working on yourselves a lot, either going to therapy, spiritual healers, you've been doing the work, and this month is going to show. This month you're stepping out. It's as if I'm hearing this song. I don't know whether I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Like I'm hearing that. Like that is your energy. Like there's this bold, I'm here. That's the energy for you guys. It doesn't matter. Like you guys don't even need to know whether you are going to be successful at it or not. If you're tuning into this part, you don't even care to know that, because that doesn't matter to you. Just stepping out and just being who you are is enough for you. That is success in itself. You guys are just taking up space and you're not apologizing for it. Spirit guys, thank you for that. What else for this pile? Number 2, what else for this pile? There is, to do that, there is a frequency that you all are stepping in to enable that. That frequency, pile number 2, that you guys are stepping in is going to be a magnet for good fortune, a magnet for attracting like-minded people who are on your wavelength, who are on your frequency. You're attracting people in your space who have also done the work. So it could be that there's a new soul tribe that's coming in for you guys. I'm being drawn to health. Like some of you guys are going to be on a health kick as well, or this is a health kick that is paying off. I'm also being told, but they're drawing me to health as well. But moving on from health, I don't like doing readings on health, as we know with the Kate Middleton readings. But anyway, but the main key thing is that you're attracting like-minded people, people who are high vibe, who are high vibration. You're attracting high vibration people. You're having high vibration habits. You're adopting high vibration attitudes. Even with this, like we're coming into a solar eclipse and it's the sun, that like you guys are radiating. With this Princess of Wands, which is equivalent to the Prince of Wands, you guys are taking action. Like there's a fire, there's a passion, there's a fire in your belly when it comes to this, and it's as if there's people are going to look at you from one month to the next and not even be able to recognize you. Basically, this is something that's been in the background. You guys are moving. In fact, you guys are more the progression of pile number 1. It's as if those people who have selected pile number 1 and pile number 2, pile number 1, this is pile number 1 viewing pile number 2. This is where you guys would be at the end of this year. Let's just put it like that, okay? What else is there? What else is there for pile number 2? Yeah, 3 of Wands. There's a lot of stability energy where High Priestess, there we go. I just don't need to say any more, pile number 2. You have the High Priestess card. This is channeling and knowing. There is this actually card. My spirit guides are telling me this is your higher self. Oh my God, the Empress. You can't make this up. Guys, pile number 2, this is what I'm picking up on. This is what you guys are turning up as. You guys are taking over the world. Pile number 2, I do not know what you do. But I just have that you guys are taking, you guys are unstoppable. You guys have a channel with your spirit guides. I'm being told this channel, this high priestess, is you guys channeling your higher self. You guys are taking aligned action. You guys have that connection, whether you know it or not, with a higher realm. And you guys are listening, you're paying attention, and you're taking that aligned action. You guys have an inner knowing that this success is destined. This success is yours. You know, when they look at a lot of really successful people, either, I don't know whether it be celebrities, take any celebrity, and a lot of them will tell you that they've just always known. They've just always known deep in them what they were meant to do. Like Beyonce, they're giving me the example of Beyonce here, or they're giving me the example of Taylor Swift. They just always knew. They always knew what they were destined. It's that knowing is the same energy that you guys have here, number 2, pile number 2, and you're taking action on that inner knowing. And this is saying that there is nothing that could, of course, in life, you always get obstacles, right? In life, you always get obstacles. That goes without saying. But it's as if these obstacles, because you're so in your energy, your frequency, connected with your higher self, you're so in your flow, that those obstacles can't stop you. They can't get in your way. Nothing could, follow your dreams. That's what you have here. Domestic harmony, relationship change. There may be, in terms of, for you guys to be able to get into this state and get into this frequency, with relationship change, there is going to be, you guys are going to need to make a few changes in your relationships, in the people you have around you. People are there for a reason and a season, whether it's your job, whether it's your friends, whatever it is, reason and a season, and some of you are parting ways with those people. They're just, you have, oh my goodness, look, effort, 3, 1, reduces to a 4, 4, 4 portal. Guys, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You know, you guys are, that is just your synchronicity right there. This is the, you've gotten the card effort here, but I'm picking up that you guys are so aligned and connected with your higher self and are so in the flow state of this frequency that this is going to seem effortless for you. You guys have put in the effort to get to this place, to get to this phase. For a lot of you, who you would need to part ways from, or the relationships that need to be restructured, are particularly pertaining to your family, with this healing family issues card. So that's healing trauma from growing up, or you guys, let's say they're giving me this example. If you guys have grown up being, let's say, insecure about your bodies or insecure about your looks or something like that, and you were raised because either a parent teased you about that, or your mother may or your father may have been the same way. It's as if you're learning to forgive that, release it, let it go, transmuting that fear and shame back to love. So you're transmuting it and raising that energy to a higher vibration and frequency to allow this to come through. It could be that some of you are parting ways with people who are like family to you, or for people who you have close connections with, because they are no longer of this vibration. So there's a lot of that that's coming through for you guys, pile number 2, under the influence of this 4-4 portal. What? Oh my goodness, you can't make that up, guys. You're seeing me shuffle boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This is the thing, you're having boundaries with, particularly with family members. I'm being told that some of you guys may have family members are who have personality disorders. So they could be narcissistic, or they could be toxic, or there's a whole, they're telling me cluster B personality disorders. Thank you. So they're giving me that, but they're telling me the crumbling, what are you clinging to? So they're saying some of you guys, pile number 2, some of you guys, in terms of setting your boundaries and parting ways with the old, expect a lot of that crumbling to be happening this month. It's going to begin on the 4th of April and continue. There's going to be a lot of crumbling so you could be firmly established in this higher vibration, higher frequency energy. And look carefully at this image. Where do you see these people rising up? They're rising up to meet the stars. It's as if they're, like when you have the UFOs and the light comes over and you're being sucked up. This is you guys coming up like double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Just by being in your power, being in this frequency, being in your knowing, just people being in your presence is going to elevate other people. And this is you guys rising up. This is a perfect, this is what I've been seeing in my mind's eye when it comes to you guys, pile number 2. Like there's this elevation, there's this rising up of you physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. This is why I was saying it's more than a glow up. It's not a glow up. A glow up is not the right term for it. Mind you, you could be glowing up as well. You could be changing your appearance and all of that. All of that is part and parcel of it. But I'm just seeing like an elevation, a rise in frequency, and you guys leaving some people behind. This desert, desolate terrain, like lower, dense 3D of confusion and so on. You're leaving that behind. And you're establishing your further boundaries. And for some of you who are resistant to that, the universe is going to bring it about anyway. So if you don't want to get the universe stepping in to crumble these connections and force you guys to move on because it's in your destiny, find a way to establish those boundaries and lean into it yourself, pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2, that's it from me. I hope this resonated. Let me know how it did. Remember, you could select more than one pile, so I'll see you in another pile. This is fantastic energy. Bye for now. All right, so last but not least, pile number 3, what to expect from the 4/4 portal. So if you guys have just come straight to your pile, in the introduction, I just go into a bit more as to what the 4/4 portal is about. And the 4/4 portal is referencing the portal, the energetic and frequency portal that's opening on the 4th of April. April being the 4th month of the year, with the repeated numbers, the energy and the frequency of that number is amplified. And I go into what the 4 represents, and I go into the solar eclipse happening on the 8th, because 4 reduces to 8, so amplification of the 4 energy. So do look at the introduction for that. So pile number 3, you guys selected the 6 of Pentacles, but what also came through for you guys was the 10 of Cups as well. So it's 2 cards that came through for you all, so I'll start with both of them. In terms of what to expect, no other pile has gotten 2. So this is really interesting in itself. Just give me a moment, guys. You know what? I need to pull a few more to see what these 2 are telling me. Just give me a moment. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thought so. I just needed to confirm what I was actually seeing. Six of Wands, success. Like you could see it here because I needed clarity on the Six of Pentacles. But getting the Six of Wands card, it's very clear to me. It's raining success. It's almost like success. Oh my God, my thing is low on battery. Let me see how much of this I can do before it cuts out. But it's as if there is success that is coming and it's going to be raining down on you. So it could be that something that either you've applied for, you're waiting for the outcome of something, or you've been working hard at something and you've just put your head down and you haven't really looked up because your head is just down and working away. It's as if there is success coming in. A lot of people, there's fame coming in for some of you guys. Fame within your own circles, like an elevated recognition that's even coming in for some of you. Like a lot of people coming in wanting to see you, like either you're putting out something and it's viral, or you're being tapped on something and elevated in a position because people view you as the expert in a particular area. And that is going to be bringing in more opportunities for you. And the thing is that's really interesting about this is that it's in something that gives you all a lot of fulfillment. It's in something where your heart is. It's in something that you've been toiling and sacrificing at. I'm also being told for some of you, it could be one of your, if you have children, it could be your child that's going to be receiving the success. They're telling me that this pile number 3, is the most varied in terms of people viewing this. It's more varied than my other piles. So if a message doesn't resonate, leave it alone. They're giving me the different groups of pile number 3, so I'm trying to deliver readings to all groups so everyone gets a bit of something from this. So I'm picking up about children. It could be that there's a child, that you guys have a child that's gifted. You know, that's being recognized as gifted and they're really in tuned, or I'll go with gifted. Take it as it resonates, or they'll be recognized as being gifted, recognized as being special in something. And that is going to elevate them and promote them up. For some of you as well, if you have wanted children and you may have had problems conceiving, is something else that I'm being told. Like that is coming. It's like, because this is being shown as a higher self or a gift from God or the universe just showering a blessing on you. I'm getting that with both these people have the position of angels or divine beings and entities. And it's as if that is also coming down to you guys as well. Okay. Thank you for that. What else do we have for pile number 3? What else can they expect from? And the initiating point is going to be this 4/4 portal. It's going to be the 8th of April portal as well. We have 2 tens on the board. And again, we have the attention to family here. Family, group of people. It's as if pile number 3, if you eat good, everyone around you eats good as well. Like you are able to pull other people up with you, is what they're saying is also really key here. I'm also picking up that there is something happening this month from what I described before that's also going to bring about lifestyle change as well. There's a lifestyle change that's happening. For some of you, this may have been a legal contention. This could be have been a legal issue and getting a payout, or you may have had a contention with someone and you guys come out victorious and you guys come out winning. But whatever this success is, it's been hard fought. It's been really, really hard fought. I'm showing that I'm being told the darkest hour is the one before the dawn. That people may have either doubted you or doubted something, and you guys really had to go through a lot of dark thoughts, but you kept consistent and you fought through. And this is the success and the reward that's coming for you guys, is also what I'm being told here as well. Let me just get a few more. I'm getting more tarot than I've done for other piles. It's because I feel that there are more messages to give, but they're telling me I can't go above. Yeah, look at that, the ace. This is a new opportunity or something new that's coming through that's really going to light you guys up. For some of you, this may be something that's completely out of the blue as well, an opportunity that lands on your lap that may seem too good to be true, but with the Chariot energy, you're going to go for it. You're going to throw caution. You may have your reservations about it, but you're being advised to throw caution to the wind and go for it. This is insecurity, this is anxiety. Can I do it? Oh my God, this is too much for me to handle. It's coming at me all at once. But you're being advised to go for it. And with the Death card, it's as if with the Chariot, with the Death, like you guys are going to adapt, are going to be called on to dig in your inner, they're telling me inner reserves as to your character and who you are. You're going to need to rely on that heavily in order to handle this change in circumstance and this change of this success. This is coming out of nowhere, like, or at least if some of you guys expect it, when it actually arrives, you would even be taken aback by it. It could be that it's more than you expect, or you can't believe it's actually here and it's actually happening. Look at this, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. That's the thing, there's an upgrade, there's an uplift, there is a transition from one phase to another. Like you guys are being raised up from one level to another, like being recognized by other people, being put on a pedestal almost is what I'm seeing as well. Let's see what else has come through. What else for pile number 3? Like some divine, for those of you who are spiritual, there may be some divine gift that you may be being given that you're going to be recognized for. Is also something else that I'm seeing that you're meant to share with the world, share with the collective, to help others, is something that I'm seeing. Or it could be that your child has this gift. We're coming back to gift as well. And here we go to round it off. We're talking about the 4-4 portal. In the introduction, I talk about the 8th of April, 8 being an implication of the 4. And here we have 2 8s and we have abundance. What were we seeing at the very beginning? This is financial abundance, the universe just raining opportunities and abundance on you, particularly financial abundance. And then we have the 6 of Wands, which is success. There is a lot of abundance coming your way. The solar eclipse energies could be good for up to 6-8 months. So between now and the end of this year, you could expect, and this is what I'm saying because we have the 8-8. So it's not just 8, it's not 4, 8-8. And that is them reinforcing that for some of you, this abundance or this opportunity, and the opportunity to be abundant comes out of nowhere, comes out of the blue. It's the universe gifting you. For others, you've been working towards it, but even when it lands with you guys, it's more than you could have imagined or perceived. This is where that double 8 is coming in. And the final message with this self-love, this has come out next to the 9 of Swords. This is talking about just having belief in yourself. The universe, like, look, she is just abandoned. This is just careless abandon and just going with the flow and trusting that you'd be able to handle it. There is an energetic upgrade for some of you, pile number 3, that's coming. It's an energy upgrade. It's spiritual gifts that you're going to be given. Sorry, take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. But some of you guys would be receiving spiritual gifts. So like whether it's light language or healing or wisdom or something. Either you would have a child who's going to get it, or you're going to be getting it yourself, but I'm seeing it crystal clear as day. The initiating point is going to be from the 4-4 portal, like the seed is going to be planted this month for sure. As I said, pile number 3, you guys are you guys are the most diverse group. So some of you, it may be initiated from the 4-4 portal moving forward. For others of you, from the solar eclipse on the 8th of April, then moving forward towards the rest of this year. But between now, the end of this year, or perhaps next year, so over the course of this year, you can expect these energies to come through. I'm hearing some of you miracle baby. That keeps on coming through as well. Okay, pile number 3, I'm going to leave it there. This is fantastic energy once again. I hope this reading resonated. Let me know how, and I'll see you in future readings. Bye for now.